a lot of you guys seem to be enjoying my reaction style videos where I react to the insane people of the world. And in today's video, we're going to be doing exactly that. So we have a video from an LGBTQ activist that apparently finally somebody at least admits it because it's something that we've known for a while. But the LGBTQ activist has come out and admitted that their entire goal in life, their entire thing that they get off on, is to confuse straight people and to instill chaos. They love to instill chaos amongst people because they love confusing people with their whole BS non-binary thing. That I think that's the whole reason why this stuff exists. Is because A, it allows them to feel special, and B, they really feel like they can instill chaos. Right? There's some people out there that are truly gender fluid in their minds, and that's fine. You can live in society and nobody will bother you. But for those who act like this is the problem that a lot of people have when it comes to this whole movement. So this video is going to come to us from good old libs of TikTok, right? And it says LGBTQ activist admits the goal is to confuse straight people and instill chaos. Let's see exactly what this person has to say. It's only a minute and 8 seconds long. We're going to watch the video in its entirety, and then we're going to break it down and talk about it. So let's go.
Hey y'all. So recently walking to and fro from my job, I am now starting to get identified as them presenting to the point where people call me ma'am, or people call me like miss, or things like that. And it's still wrong because I'm non-binary, but there's like a real fun, like chaotic part of that where I can respond in a way that makes them go, what? Because I'll intentionally like lower my voice and they'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, can you help me out with this? I'm like, yeah, what's up? And I think my gender is the emotions of straight people being utterly confused. Like, I just want to instill chaos. And like, that's my pronouns. That's my gender. That's my identity. That's my sexuality. It gives me all the euphoria to cause fuckery. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
All right, so this person is clearly insane, right? We already can see that from right off the bat. Now, let's go. I try not to laugh, man, because I know this is supposed to be a serious thing, but let's go from the beginning. Let's go from the beginning.
So recently walking to and fro from my job, I am now starting to get identified as them presenting to the point where people call me ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit, okay? There's no way that you are being confused for a woman, all right? Absolutely no way. You do not look like a woman in any sort of the way. I don't understand why these men love to think that just because they put on a little bit of lipstick, eyeliner, and put on a wig, which I can clearly see from the dark hair on the bottom from under the wig, you are trying to pretend like that's all it takes to be a woman. That's all it takes for someone to call you a female out in public. No, sir. That's not like literally no, sir. That's not how it works. All right. You're not confusing anybody. You may think you are, but you're not. The only reason why people will look at you like, whoa, what? Is because they're probably like, what the hell's wrong with this dude? That's the only reason why they're looking at you that way. Let's continue.
Or people call me like miss or things like that. And it's still wrong because I'm non-binary.
Now, the funny thing, the funny thing is, so they say they're non-binary, right? And then the representation for non-binary is two fingers. Literally a binary spectrum. Like you put up two fingers, 1 and 2. You're like, I'm non-binary with a peace sign, but that's two fingers. That's literally a binary. Like, come on, bro. You can't even make this shit up. You can't even make it up. Let's continue.
But there's like a real fun, like chaotic part of that where I can respond in a way that makes them go, what?
So, like I said before earlier in the video, the only reason why they respond to you in that way of pure shock is because they can't believe that they finally hit the jackpot and found like the less than 1% of the population that acts this way. That's the only reason why they would have any form of shock. They're not shocked because they're like, oh, look at this super smart person who I thought was a woman, but now is a man, and I have to compliment them for their ingenious deception. Like, nah, bro, you're not deceiving at all. You are easily seen as a male. Like, there's no shock to that whatsoever. They're only shocked that they actually found a trans person out in public. That's all they're shocked about. That's it.
Because I'll intentionally like lower my voice, and they'll be like, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you help me out with this?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?"
So you don't actually have to intentionally lower your voice because your voice is more than deep enough already. I just wanna throw that out there. Your voice is more than deep enough. Just saying.
And I think my
And I just want to also make one thing clear too. I don't normally go after people like this because I just don't have to, right? They're already in their own insanity. But the reason why I am doing it with this particular person is because they take joy off of literally terrorizing people. They take joy off of confusing people. They take joy off of trying to deceive people. So I'm going to have my fun to then clown on them because they deserve it, right? In every way imaginable, they deserve.
Gender is the emotions of straight people being utterly confused. Like, I just want to instill chaos, and like, that's my pronouns.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody's confused. Nobody's confused. The only person who's confused is literally you. That's why you are in this entire mess to begin with. Like nobody's looking at you as a straight person and is confused. They are only shocked that they found a trans person in public. That's literally it. They're not looking at you with any sort of confusion. They're not looking at you like, oh my god, I really thought that was a woman. Wow, I really thought that. No, nobody thinks that. You may think that's the case because once again, you're the one that's confused and you're a little bit crazy, but that's not the case at all.
That's my gender. That's my identity. That's my sexuality. It gives me all the euphoria to cause fuckery.
So they're basically saying that the chaos that they instill and the confusion that they instill is now their new pronouns. So their new pronouns are chaos slash confusion. That's their new pronouns because they take joy and they get euphoria, which is a very strong word. They get euphoria from trying to confuse people and trying to instill chaos. This is why nobody takes that community seriously. I know there's some people in there that genuinely feel this way in terms of like gender fluid and everything like that. And like I said, those people exist in society, no problems whatsoever. But that community is co opted by people like this that push this insane stuff, that push this insane mindset, and they completely disrespect the real people in that community. And they're completely bringing down the name of it. And it's unfortunate, like I said, because there's a lot of people in that community that are not like this, but this person is not one of them. This person's completely insane in every way imaginable, and they're going to continue to be so because they get off on this. They get off on instilling the chaos. They get off on trying to confuse people. They get off on trying to make people kind of second guess or question or whatever the case may be because everybody's walking on eggshells when it comes to people like this because once again in the beginning of this video they're like, oh, even though they call me femme pronouns, it's still wrong. Even though you're trying to masquerade as a woman, you're considering feminine pronouns to be wrong. So at the end of the day, this is a lose-lose game. Nobody could win trying to adhere or pander to these people. And this is why I don't do it. This is why a lot of people should not do it because you're just going to be wasting your time. They're going to change their mind every day. And what you did the previous day is going to be wrong to the new day. And it's just hard to keep up with. It's impossible. And it's just something that you just shouldn't do. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought of today's story. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.